You ready to do this thing? You ready to do this thing? Let's do it. It's December 23rd. It's December 23rd. And, you know, for most of our lives leading up to the mid-1990s, December 23rd meant nothing. Until Frank Constanza on one of the greatest television shows of all time, played by Jerry Stiller on Seinfeld. There was an episode called where it was all about this holiday called Festivus. And it involved various wild, ridiculous concepts, including feats of strength. You had to actually beat people up or something like that, right? Feats of strength?
It was sort of like Bore on the Floor with Succession. Like you
pretty
physically,
much Bore on the floor. Exactly.
had to wrestle.
Without the pig snorting, right?
Yeah.
At any rate, and then there's the airing of grievances, where Frank Constanza would have a poll, and you'd have to be around the poll and air your grievances with your family. So go ahead and hit the drop.
A Festivus for the rest of us.
There it is, everybody. Okay. So what we've got here on the Rich Eisen Show in honor of this terrific holiday is I've got a poll.
Yeah, we got a poll.
And each of us have come up with a grievance. Okay. And we're going to air our grievances here today and then throw it open to anyone on the phone lines at 844-204-RICH if you want to air a grievance of anything, get off your chest. And then we'll do that. Does that sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
It sounds amazing.
Here's what's going to happen first. Chris, I'm going to take this poll and bring it over to you.
Okay, great. So I'm going to start.
You're going to start.
I'm going to start. Okay, great. Now, I do have two. I'm going to do an extra one, just kind of a societal thing. But my first my first sports one is, am I in the shot here? Here we go.
I got a lot of problems with you people.
Yeah, so
You're going to hear about it.
Here we go.
Specifically, my first problem is with the guys in stripes. Okay? Like Sean Hockley the other night, like
Yeah.
he had the whole football viewing world on him, and he really took advantage.
Like his daddy.
To just flag here, flag there, I want to keep talking. Like, these guys understand that it's better that we don't know their names. But yet we know the names of every head official in the National Football League, and I know they're doing their best. And I know they're out there, they got a job to do, and they got to keep things in order, and it's a very difficult job, I understand. However, the number of times this season that they have ruined games is like beginning to be too much to count.
Oh, boy.
We saw it just with the Seattle and the Rams. I'm not saying that would have shifted the balance of the game. But that play was so obvious that it was pass interference. Like it has to be called. And
Yes.
I understand that needs to be called, but you also don't need to call things all the time. Like, not every play, just because you can call holding on every play doesn't mean that you should.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
So what's? Okay, we get the point. So, what, do you have a fix?
I want him to stop.
Okay, very
Just
good.
stop throwing flags.
Okay.
Like, let's enjoy the game for what it is. We're not paying our hard-earned dollars. I'm not selling my Rams tickets on the secondary market to not see you.
Okay.
I want to watch the players on the field.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And secondly,
I got a lot of problems with you people.
it's the holidays.
You're going to hear about it.
We're all traveling. If you got to get in an airplane, cool. But when the plane lands, stay in your GD seat. Where do you think you're going by standing up immediately when you're in the 38th row? You're not going anywhere. Stay in your seat and wait for the people in front of you to stand up and exit the plane. Okay? Just stay in your seat and relax. You're not going anywhere.
What's that? I don't know if it's not very relaxing. I think flying right
Well, Rich,
now.
you're in 1A all the time, okay? But everyone in the back,
We experience
like when the plane lands, everyone just stands up. Like we're gonna mass exit the plane out the window. Okay? They have to make sure everything's secure.
Okay.
We got a taxi to the gate. They got to unlock the main door, and then row by row, you just stand up and get off. Okay?
You also got to keep your head tilted under
Just
the carry-on.
just stay in your seat until it's your turn to get off the plane.
Okay, very good. There you go. Do you feel better? Okay.
I feel better.
Now pass the poll to
right.
TJ Jefferson.
TJ,
Here you go. Here comes the poll, TJ. No, you just stay put. It's okay. He'll bring it to you. You don't need to bring him halfway. There you go. There's the poll, which is, by
It's
the
our
way,
first
good,
two-shot ever, too, Brock.
Good enough. Good
I
enough.
got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're going to hear about it.
What do you got for me over there?
Well, I also have two if we have time. I don't know. My first one is this. It's social media in general, okay? I know that I'm the social media grandmaster, and it's my job to be on social media. But this is how I'm starting to equate it. You guys ever work at a restaurant before?
I have not.
Okay, well, if you ever worked at a restaurant, then you know, like, when you first start to work at a restaurant, you love going there for the food. Like, you know, you go there for lunch when you're working the dinner shift. You go there for dinner when you're working the lunch shift. You like to hang out with your friends. It's all great. But then you work there enough, and eventually you start to become sick of the food, right? The smell of the food, the people. You can't stand it anymore. And that's kind of where I'm at with social media, because a lot of it is just so fake. There's just so many fake people on there, and, you know, I have to be on there. And you guys are always like, well, why do you read the comments? I can't help but read the comments because it's part of the job. And, you know, I just want social media to be a cool place again. And that's my grievance. Just social media in general, please knock it off. My second grievance is with wrestling fans.
Oh.
Annoying wrestling fans. We're at a time right now, folks, where if you want to, you can watch 3 hours of Monday Night Raw on Monday. You can watch 2 hours of NXT on Tuesday. You can watch 2 hours of AEW on Wednesday. You can watch 2 hours of Impact Wrestling on Thursday. You can watch 2 hours of SmackDown on Friday.
Wow, that's a lot.
Or an hour of AEW Rampage, right? I'm a huge wrestling fan, so I love watching wrestling. But all these wrestling fans do nowadays is get on the internet and complain about wrestling. They hate this company. They hate that company. This guy's getting pushed. This person isn't getting pushed. It's just enough, wrestling fans, please. It's already bad enough. We're fighting a losing battle with people who don't like wrestling. Like, non-wrestling fans look at us like freaks anyway. So we have a little, like, community, and we need to stick together and bond against all these people that hate wrestling, and yet we're just infighting with each other. All you read about are people talking about ratings. Like, none of you work for Nielsen. Why do you care about what the ratings are, man? Just appreciate the show. Appreciate these men and women who are going out there and just putting on a great show for you. And stop with the complaining, wrestling fans. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen,
enough.
TJ Jefferson. It's a Festivus miracle.
And also, I just want to let you guys know that I've made a donation this year to the Human Fund for all of you.
Good.
So, Merry Christmas.
I like it.
People helping people.
People helping
Okay,
people.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
got a lot of problems with you people.
There you go.
Now you're going to hear about
You're
it.
going to hear about it.
All
All
right,
right,
TJ's walking
I
it
have
over there.
pounded the table quite a bit, and I'm going to try not to pound the table because I have a big pole in my hand. Which, by the way, I snaked out of the back earlier today and put my body on the line because it was really hidden in the
Yeah,
back.
I will
Did
say.
something fall on you?
So we got here and we were like looking for a pole in the
Yeah.
back because I know we had one because we did this a few years ago.
Yeah.
And Hoskins and I noticed one, but it was like way tucked in the corner and there was tons of stuff in the way.
I climbed up
and we
on
were
stuff.
just like, all right, we just won't get it. Rich was like, no, I'm getting it.
Yep.
And like,
I think it's
and
a
like
better segment.
Spider-Man himself over all of this big, heavy equipment, the TVs
Yeah.
in the back. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I know.
I
got
This is the Rich Eisen Show.
Yeah, thank you.
It was really impressive.
You know, I'll go the extra mile for a segment like this. It's better holding a pole. Like this is it's legitimately a metal
it's
pole.
literally
It gives
a
you
steel
power
pole.
when you hold that
At any
pole.
rate, so here's the deal. I've said it before. I'll say it again. You're seeing it all the time. I'm going to go with NFL officiating as well, Chris, because I think that's.
Oh, okay. So I didn't mean to.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right. You know,
It's been tough.
It's a tough gig, and that's why the league has now created a method to use replay in real time to help the officials out to make sure they make the right call on the field. It saves the coaches a challenge, and it saves the broadcast some time. And you're seeing it more and more often where something will be called and you'll be like, how do they see it that way? And then you'll hear about 30 seconds later, usually the referee's off camera because he is conversing with some people in New York City who have seen the replay. And then you'll suddenly hear the ruling on the field and the ruling on the field that's announced is completely different from the ruling on the field that they had just previously made. You'll see that is happening over and over and over again. I'm saying since they're already doing it, they're doing it for spot fouls, they're doing it for so many, or spotting the football. They're making it about whether somebody's in bounds or not. Do it for all 15-yard penalties, all of them, every last one of them. When an official makes a call on roughing the passer or unsportsmanlike conduct or some form of any 15-yard penalty, unnecessary roughness,
Yeah.
throw the flag, then huddle up, and then give New York City some time to actually look at it. Did helmets connect? Was there a late hit? Was there something that some chop block that really wasn't a chop block? We saw in a game, I think it was Chicago and Pittsburgh, some sort of low block that didn't exist. Yeah. It's a 15-yard penalty. These things change momentum of the games. They change field position. Sometimes a defense is about to get off the field and then doesn't. When something is called in the line of fire in the name of player safety that after further review you can see didn't happen. Or a face mask wasn't called. What the hell? How did that happen? Well, let's review it. All of it. Do it now. It would be a Festivus miracle.
It's a Festivus miracle.
Thank you, Craig. That's my airing of grievance.
I have another quick travel one real quick.
Oh,
if
God.
you're out on the road,
Oh, my
right,
God.
and you're in the left lane, don't go the speed limit. The left lane is for 10 to 15 miles an hour faster than what the speed limit says, all right?
keep going.
Flow of traffic. Don't
I
get in the
agree.
left lane and drive like it's Sunday and you're
you got
looking
nowhere to go.
and you're looking at leaves and Christmas lights, okay? Like, go fast in the fast lane, people. That's what it's for.
Do you have a...
Do you think we need one more?
Okay, very good.
All right, we'll get one more.
All right, he's playing a drop for himself.
I got a lot of problems with you people.
Jay Felly.
Now you're gonna hear about it.
Okay, what's
Oh,
your
not
what's
enough
your
hands here.
what's your
Oh, Jay.
So I've been holding
Grievance.
this in for a while. It's actually against
Play your camera,
promotion
Jay.
of our show here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how many years ago it was, but you guys made a Bald Brotherhood video.
That's true.
Now, it was basically done with all employees, past, current. I have been here since day one
He has.
and have been completely bald the entire time.
Oh, no.
And I'm the only one not in that video.
Oh,
Wow, he's got a good
That
point.
is my grievance.
oh no.
And I've
He's
been
got a
holding-
good point.
Look at all those guys. I could have been anywhere there.
Every bald employee was involved in this commercial.
And my name has another E there, but that's cool.
FLR. Felt. Nobody knows how to spell.
Wow, the ultimate disrespect
Yeah,
is to
two
misspell his
grievances.
name on
Another bald man misspelled his name.
I don't know if it was him. Let's not throw Sean under the bus, even though Sean had he was excellent in that video. Sean,
He
did.
was. He was. We
Because
got
I think
Tiger.
and then we
got
lost
Tiger.
him.
We lost him.
Or was it LeBron who we lost?
No, we lost Tiger.
Okay, that's so funny is that we had him thinking he was the bald brother, but we lost him, which is a great reference to maybe that he's.
Jason's got a point. He is the only bald person who was not involved.
That's true, but you
mean,
also,
no, I
you
get it.
also wear a hat all the time.
Are
Yeah,
you? Were you?
because this leaves creases on your head.
Were you on? Were you at the facility where they shot it? They shot it about 10 miles from here, right?
No, I was
So
here.
there you go.
I was here with you every day.
That's what it was.
Yeah, he was in
I was
studio.
here from day one.
The spot where everybody shot that video
We
was
were at-
not
we-
physically here.
No, we were at the other.
yeah, but,
You're
but,
right.
but Chris also
Yeah,
went
but he
over there.
purposely went there because he was.
I had to do the voice.
He was featured in the video.
I'm the host.
Right.
And he didn't want to do it either, by the way. You were like, I don't know about this. And then you
Oh,
did it. You're like, oh,
excuse
this
me.
is hilarious.
Ken Tulo was
No,
one of the,
I had to
the
talk
best
him into
producers
doing
out
it.
there.
Okay. One of you I knew was a little
I
bit
was
like,
the one.
oh, that
Rich
was you.
was a little
Okay.
like,
Yeah. I'm
Like,
like,
I don't
no,
know.
I'm not doing that. And Ken was like, here's the script. And then I read it, and I'm like, yeah, I still don't see it. And he's just said, trust me.
And it worked.
And I did.
All right. Well, I feel better now.
Well, no, and also the segment of Price is Right, of watching you do the Price is Right, Brockman's like, we should stop the show and do it. And I'm like, we're not stopping the show to watch a show that people on radio can't see. And that turned out to be a great segment, too.
I was shocked when you said what, because I thought it was obvious we were going to do that, and you were like, I don't know.
Wasn't that the Bryan Cranston line that he said, best idea wins on the set?
Best idea wins.
That's what he said.
Seinfeld.
Unfortunately, you just weren't part of the best idea.
Apparently not.
It's a Festivus miracle.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.